Gizmo's story begins with silence, with a parrot who had forgotten how to laugh. For the first 16 years of his life, Gizmo knew nothing but isolation. Confined to a small cage with no toys, no songs, no companionship, he became a shadow of what he was meant to be. His feathers had lost their shine. His eyes were dull, and his spirit was almost gone. When his new family first saw him at the shelter, he was stiff and quiet, as if he had stopped trying to exist beyond survival. He didn't sing, didn't play, didn't even react. It was hard to believe he was a parrot at all. His world had forgotten him, and in return he had forgotten joy. Bringing him home was not about expecting tricks or laughter, but about giving him something he had never truly known: safety, patience, and love. In those early days, they didn't push Gizmo. His cage was placed in the heart of the home, surrounded by life, laughter, and warmth. They spoke gently around him, moved slowly, and made sure he knew one thing: he was safe. For weeks, he barely spoke, only testing the waters with hesitant words, like fragile bridges reaching into a world he wasn't sure he wanted to trust. He'd mutter small phrases, half-formed and cautious, and every time, his family responded with kindness. "You're okay," they told him. "You're more than okay." It was repetition, reassurance, and slowly it began to matter. Then one morning everything shifted. From the kitchen came a clear voice. "What are you doing now?" It wasn't mimicry. Gizmo was watching, listening, reaching out. And when his family replied, "I'm cleaning," he answered back, "Good boy. Mom loves me." In that moment, something cracked open. Proof that his spirit wasn't gone, only waiting for someone to believe in him. From that day forward, Gizmo began to blossom. He joined conversations like a true family member, surprising everyone with perfectly timed comments. If someone stayed up too late, Gizmo scolded them like a tiny, feathery manager. "It's 4 o'clock. You have to go to work." If someone groaned while searching for their keys, Gizmo would chuckle and ask, "What are you looking for?" before teasing, "Oh, you poor thing." His humor was infectious. His favorite game was peekaboo. "Peekaboo, I see you," always followed by laughter, his laughter, a sound his family once thought they'd never hear. Every joke, every chuckle, was proof that joy had returned to him, that love had given him permission to be himself again. As Gizmo grew braver, his family gave him more freedom. He explored the house but never strayed far. His wings were weak from years of confinement, his muscles too atrophied to carry him into the air. Flying might never return to him, but what he lacked in flight, he made up for in presence. He chose closeness instead of distance, loyalty instead of wandering. If someone was sick, he refused to leave their side. If someone laughed, he joined in, a part of the moment, part of the healing. And when the family's mother, who had always dreamed of having a parrot, held him, Gizmo became her joy. Yet over time he chose another as his person. Each time the door opened, his greeting was clear, warm, and filled with love. "Hi, how are you?" It wasn't just mimicry. It was connection. Gizmo was no longer just a pet. He was family. He was laughter echoing through the halls, a companion in quiet moments, a comfort when days felt heavy. He was living proof that even a soul broken by years of silence could rediscover joy. He showed that healing isn't just possible, it can transform. In his playful banter, his funny scoldings, and his gentle presence, Gizmo taught his family what resilience truly looks like. Even after years of neglect, he chose to trust again. Even after being forgotten, he chose to love. Now, life without Gizmo is unimaginable. He fills every space with warmth and every day with laughter. His voice carries reminders of love. His jokes lighten burdens, and his simple presence brings healing. He is proof that even a bird who spent most of his life caged can find freedom, not through flight but through love. And in turn, he gave his family a gift they didn't know they needed: a reason to laugh again. If Gizmo's story touched your heart, share it. Like, comment, and subscribe to help spread stories like his. And if you ever dream of bringing an exotic pet into your life, remember, they need more than a cage. They need patience, understanding, and someone willing to give them a second chance. Because sometimes, even the most broken soul just needs one person to believe in them. And when that happens, they won't just survive. They'll laugh again,